So let's start this up. So we've been talking about NFL Blitz for the last 2 years, and with good reason. It's been a number of interviews, whether it's with John D and the people who've created like NBA Jam and Blitz, whether it's John D just talking on his own interview saying like, dude, if it's difficult to get on this platform, but if we did, we would do it right. Whether we would do online gameplay, etc. They were on Game Shack. It was on a bunch of stuff, and they hinted about it a number of times. And it seems like so much progress has been made, whether building that relationship with the Miami Dolphins and showing the interest of the community, saying people want these games in their household or whatnot. And again, there's still some hurdles and barriers that still need to be jumped over. But I'm going to stay positive, and I'm going to think that this is happening. With that being said, if this was to happen, we want to make sure that this is a home run. So there's some key features, some hardcore features that we need to have on this unit to make this a home run and make it possibly the best cabinet that Arcade1up has ever done. So first thing, to make this a hit, we got to get the design right. If you've seen what they've done with the Midway Legacy, they made it look like a Midway cabinet. Give us the traditional feel of a 4-player Midway cabinet. That's what we need. That means that we need that control panel to be pristine. It's not a beat 'em up like The Simpsons where the buttons can be forgiven of the layout. No, this is a precision game. So the community will not be so forgiven if those button layouts are effed up like the one for Homer. But just not. So don't give us that. Now, it shouldn't be so much of an issue because we won't have a trackball to get in the way. So make sure it just looks right. And give us a little bit more space. You know, make sure that 2 grown big boys can play this cabinet. Yes, it's a 4-player cabinet, but there are some concessions that we're gonna make to make this fit into our home. But make sure that we have adequate amount of space that we could bang and, you know, have some fun with this cabinet. That's the main thing. And for the love of God, please don't F up the viewing angles. Remember, this has to have the vision for at least 4 players, and we don't want to have too much side panel that we can't see it from the left or the right. Make sure that marquee is flush. This is a game for adults, male adults basically is going to be the key audience for this. So make sure that average men can see it, whether they're standing or sitting or what have you. We want to make sure that they have the ability to see this at all viewing angles. Keeping on the theme of the design, make sure that artwork flows beautifully all the way down to the riser. You've been doing that lately. Let's not backtrack. And let's make sure that the standard is coin doors on all cabinets. Not on, sometimes off and on. I want it to be on. It should be unison. It should flow. We need it to be right. Okay, guys, let's go on to step 2. Make sure you give us a killer game lineup. It's going to be a Midway, and it's a Blitz cabinet. Give us Blitz 99, and Blitz 2000. If you could throw in Blitz Gold or any of the console ports, that would be awesome as well. What I would really like, if I was being greedy, was to give me NBA Showtime or NBA on NBC. That seems like there's going to be a little bit too much to do on there. But quite possibly you can give us NHL Open Ice by Midway. That would be cool. That seems more doable. To throw that on there, it would be a really cool cabinet to get those on there as well. Right now, because this is such a killer title, You know that this has been clamored for years and years. The community has been wanting this cabinet for a while. There's some people that are only going to get 4 or 5 cabinets, and it's going to be some of the sports titles and the fighting games. And they're all going to want them in unison. They're going to want those pro line. This should be a pro line title. This would definitely sell out. Make this a pro line. It would be awesome, and you would be very happy. With that, we have to make sure that the sound on this is on par. It's one of those, titles that sound is key. You want to hear the hits and the grunts and all that. It's kind of similar to the KI. Let's get that sound right with some good speakers, kind of the ones that you've used in the most recent KI. That'd be awesome. Now, one of the key functionalities that we need on this is Wi-Fi. That shouldn't be an issue. You kind of perfected it already with some of the games that you've come out, whether it's NBA Jam, any of the fighting games, anything that Codemasters have done. They've done a very good job on it. Let's make sure that we have online gameplay that's flawless without any lag. Make sure we have leaderboards. That would be awesome. And with most recent issue that the community is having is spectator. We should definitely have spectator mode on this. This would be a key functionality for this particular title, because this is one of those competitive sports games, kind of similar to a Madden. You want to be able to see that interaction with the community. It would be key. It would be awesome. We need that. We need that in this community. I think it would be cool to see different YouTubers stream the activities, just help grow this community, have an awesome time, and would be key for tournaments. You can have tournaments on this, whether it's from Arcade1up or whether it's put your quarters on the glass. Whoever's doing it, this would be key to help grow this community. And if I didn't mention online chat, like, dude, we need online chat. You've given us the opportunity to connect with one another, but it still feels like something's missing. When you were in arcade, you were able to talk shit to one another. You look to your side, you look to your other side, like, yeah, this is my house, I'm busting that ass. Well, you can't do that right now. You're just playing and what have you. Now the community has been able to circumvent that. We've built Discords and get people on calls and stuff like that. But you have those 1 or 2, maybe 10. Maybe you're one of them who just don't know how to do Discord, and you don't want to deal with that. The beautiful thing about Arcade1up is turn and key. You don't need to know shit. Just turn it on. It works. Well, let's get that online chat on there so it could be just like that as well. It would be cool, and you could pipe that audio into your stream or whatnot, and really make it fun, and everybody gets that experience, and it'd be immersive. It would be awesome. You guys would be killing it. Now, let me know in the chat if these features delivered on this cabinet, would this be a hit or miss? Or if we didn't get these features, would that hinder you from making this purchase? Is this a must on this? So in the chat, let me know if I'm crazy that, hey, this cabinet is never going to see the light of day. You're smoking that good stuff. Or, dude, you're right on. It's coming. Don't worry about it. It's coming very soon. Or the latter, and you just say, yeah, it's coming, but it's no time soon. There's so much more that needs to be done, that this is just a pipe dream at this time. Dreams will be reality, but it's just not right now. Also, let me know in the comment section down below, what features did I miss? What features do you think that needs to be on this cabinet that I did not mention? Let Arcade1up know. They watch these videos. They only will know if you mention it. If you like this kind of content, hit that thumbs up on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to the channel. Dude, can't do it without you. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you'll be the first to know when more videos like this come out. And as always, guys, thank you for stopping by, and keep gaming.